I see green.
Go.
I see green. Is that mean we're back up? Are we back up? Cool. Fucking OBS. Yeah. You know what? I'm not too upset about that because this is the end anyway. After this cutscene would have been over, I would have ended stream anyway. Thank you for that, internet. Thank you for that cutting off during the battle of me streaming. Yeah, that would have been so nice if you would have done that. But we should be back up, hopefully. Maybe. I think. Let me see. Are we back up? Yeah, alright, cool. I'm just gonna end this chapter. What did you say last time?
And again, even if we had managed to capture him alive, judging by the way he was acting.
For now, let us rejoice in our victory.
Teach is absolutely right. We should take this rare opportunity to let off some tension.
It's been a long time, Claude. I'm glad to see that you are safe.
Claude, let me have that one soldier. Let me have generic soldier number 210. He is a god, and I need him on my team. He himself was able to tank 10 people all at once. Let me have him.
Same. I haven't seen you since the nightmare that was Gronder. She really did come to help us. You must be a bunch of soft-hearted suckers, huh?
If you really felt that way, you would not have set up a defensive battle in the hopes that we would come. It worked out only because we made it in time. Were you really so confident that we would answer the call?
Of course. I knew you wouldn't hesitate to put yourself second and come running to our aid.
How would you know that? I'm so curious about that, Claude. Because during the time you guys met at Gronder Fields, he was angry boy, big angry. Me want to kill everyone. Ildegard head must be on my silver platter.
You and I are cut from different cloth. I wouldn't make a move unless I could gain something from it. You've always been just the opposite. And of course, I've always been fond of taking dangerous risks. After all, I sent that express messenger before you had even recaptured the kingdom capital.
Like, how do you even plan something like that?
If all went to plan, I knew you'd recapture it soon, and then respond to our request for aid. It was riskier than usual, I'll give you that, but it was the only card I had to play, so I took the gamble.
You crossed too many dangerous bridges for my liking.
I know, but that ends today.
What do you mean?
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
What?
Legendary bow, fail not. Isn't this the hero's relic of House Regan?
Are you just giving this to us? Okay.
Hold, Claude. This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke. As of today, the Leicester Alliance is no more.
Just what are you planning, Claude?
If you're going to lead Fodlan, then the Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the day, the Alliance split off from the Kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other Lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance.
Wow. Wait, what? Why we want to do that though? Can you join? Will you join us?
Hold your horses there, Teach. I'm leaving Fodlan. There are things I have to do, dreams I need to see to fruition. That's why I became the Alliance leader to begin with, actually. But it left me no time for what I was really after. You'd better not take on too many responsibilities yourselves, or else you'll end up in the same boat. And remember, both the living and the dead cling to us without any regard for our own lives. It's up to us to break free of that weight and follow the path that we believe in.
Claude.
Oops, I almost forgot the most important thing. If you're looking for Rhea, apparently she's being held captive in the Imperial capital. It doesn't sound like they intend to kill her, but there's no telling what they're planning.
You have my gratitude, Claude.
They're torturing her.
Gratitude? Thanks, but no thanks. As far as I'm concerned, we're even now. I don't know how many years will pass until then, but let's promise to meet again. And when we do, don't be too hard on me, your kingliness.
Dude, Claude is just leave. You don't fight back. You don't like. He said, I'm gonna make sure my side wins this entire war. He said, nope. You guys can handle this war by yourselves. We're just gonna merge with the winning team, which it seems like it's gonna be you guys. So yeah, you guys have fun with that little war of yours. I'm just gonna leave Fodlan, and I'm gonna pursue my own dreams. Maybe I'll get to see the hero Marth in his journey. You know, yeah, that type of fun. Yeah, bye, have fun. Hey, you have my bow. I don't need it. I got better bows anyway. Hero relic. Who can even use this? Of Crest of Reagan. Who can use that bow? I don't think anyone can use that bow I have in my team.
Well, Dimitri, are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
What are you talking about?
To claim that the king and the emperor are related. Could it be?
Ah, I suppose I never told you, though I do recall mentioning it briefly to the professor. Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me, but she lost her life in Dusker 9 years ago, along with Father.
Hang on, I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her. Naturally, the fact that Edelgard and I are step-siblings was kept a secret as well.
I'm finally beginning to understand what you went through 5 years ago. I mean, Edelgard is the only family you have left, isn't she?
And I want her dead.
To find out someone so precious to you is actually your most hated enemy. How heartbreaking.
But wait, you two were born and raised in 2 different territories, right? So you probably never met until you were both at the academy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the idea of fighting family is just about the worst thing ever. But hopefully the fact that she's a stepsister who you never really knew helps with the pain? I don't know. It was just a thought.
I am afraid that's not the case. Though it was only for a short time, Edelgard once called Ferdiad home. It was a long time ago, but she was a cherished friend of mine.
Wait, I remember now. She was that girl, wasn't she? The one you gave a dagger to. So, your little girlfriend was Edelgard.
Sylvain, if you have any more foolish things to say, please hold them for later.
I do have a few more in my sleeve, but they can wait. Go on, Your Highness.
Sylvain. Now is not the time.
You're a hated enemy now, but the Emperor is your old friend and your stepsister. Can you bring yourself to kill her?
Yes, he can.
I will kill her, if I must. But if there is any chance that the world she seeks to create could be a just one, then I would love to see a future in which I may reach out my hand for her and have her reach back. That said, I have no intention of letting my personal feelings cloud my judgment. Too much is at stake.
I see. So my uncle's defeat is beyond doubt?
Yes, Your Majesty. I have confirmed it via countless channels. I advise that we accept this as a drop of joy amid a pool of sorrow.
Alright, so I never seen Hubert's time skip look till now, but Jesus Christ, look at him. He looks scarier than he was 5 years ago. He looks like an old man at the same time. Dude, how old is Hubert?
Pretty words.
but I'm
And
afraid
Edelgard is short as ever too.
raise the sorrow. And for that to happen, it now seems we must confront them all at once. Dimitri, who took back Ferdiad, Claude, who managed to protect the Alliance, and that professor, who is successfully mobilizing the Knights of Seros.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
Pull back our forces. In the west to Arian Road, in the east to...
Fort Mercius, I presume. There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight to guard it. He can buy us some time. In the meantime, I will...
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me. There is no other way. And so, I must walk on.
Jeez. He's about to do something unforgivable. What's she gonna do? Like give her soul away to some demon? Become possessed like any other Fire Emblem boss would have done?
The impregnable fortress.
Cough, cough, Berkut.
When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite.
I'm losing. I can't win the war. Let me just use some forbidden magic to give me power, but my soul will be eaten away. Alright. I think that was all for Fire Emblem I'm gonna play tonight. I'm actually glad I was able to get at least a story mission done. I'm not sure how much longer, but it's really close to being done. I could tell. This game is almost over. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. Happy birthday, Casper.
Thanks.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. There are still some lords in the west who side with the Empire, but I believe it is only a matter of time before they surrender.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
Which route should we take? The Great Bridge of Myrden?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius is praised as the strongest in the Empire. Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
It is unlike you to worry so. But I feel we have no choice but to strip that place of its impregnable reputation. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
We can safely assume that Edelgard is strengthening her defenses to the best of her ability.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Yep, more killing family. Oh boy, my favorite pastime. No, I thought the Death Knight was dead. How many times did we face him throughout this entire, like, journey? He just keeps coming back. It's like the 4th, 5th time you see Death Knight. Alright, it's only 1 support. Don't feel like it right now. Alright, that's as much as I'm gonna play tonight. It was a long stream and I'm tired. Thank you guys so much who stuck around and watched me play 2 incredibly long games. But again, it was a fun time. Thank you again. I'll be back Monday for more variety streams. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the flip side. And have a good night. Ta-ta for now.